Good morning, traders, and God bless. Hope you're having a good morning watching the boards. See if anything's popping up. Seems to be a little bit green this morning. Thank you to everyone joining us on YouTube and Discord. And if you're new here, we're watching this volume spike column. This is where we start. Once we see a stock pop up here and it says bullish or bearish, we take a look at it over on the chart. But first we look at this current bar volume and make sure there's enough volume in the stock to get in and get out safely so that we can scalp for quick profits. So we're watching here and we're watching here. If it looks good, we look up here and I'll walk you through the trade as we get things rolling. For now, enjoy your coffee. We got about 4 minutes to go before market open. And I hope you get blessed this morning with some profit. All thanks to the man upstairs. Yeah, shortest day. I think it just means shortest day with sunshine. Is it like 1 minute, 30 seconds, an hour? Does anybody really know? Not seeing much happening currently on the watch list. So this is our pre-market watch list. If you don't know, this is just all stocks. It's no filters on this one. This is our pre-market risers. This is a custom scan that I use. So we'll be watching all three scans: pre-market, all stocks, and a custom pre-market. About a minute and a half to go. Not seeing anything happening yet, but you know how it goes. 6 o'clock passes by, about 6:01, 6:02, something usually takes off. I'll be marking the support and resistance level. Over here we'll be playing pullbacks, or if you prefer to chase them, you may want to be very cautious doing that, but if you're experienced at it, it shouldn't be an issue. I try not to chase them, but I've been tempted lately. Lord, help me with the temptation. Good morning to everyone popping in. About 30 seconds to go. Good luck in your trading. Be careful. Stick with the plan. That's the whole thing. Stick with the plan. Which one will shine this morning? Let's see the shiner. That's what we're looking for. About 3 seconds to go. Here we are. Cheaper stock here, MGAM, spiking up. Made it to the top of the list. and it soon struck back down. Must have been some buys or sells sitting there at the market open. Take a look at Riot here. Riot's kind of down. MGAM. We'll keep our eye on this one. It's got some dollars behind it, it looks like. We'll wait on the pullback, see if we get one. This is a resistance level. It looks like it was previously there. I'll mark the resistance level when this red candle closes. I'll be marking the support, and this is your entry down here. But be careful, we've already resisted it right here. So we'll have to see where it goes. Let me zoom in a little bit. Already showing weakness. The volume is dying. We're looking here at this current candle. The volume is very low. This is probably not going to be a play. I'll go ahead and mark it, but I don't believe it's going to happen. If it does, it's going to have to break through this line for me, come back down and retest it before going up. I'm not going to trust this one because it was resistance right here as well. Yeah, it was a fake bounce, I believe. It was a money teaser. That's what it was. Okay, we discovered what was wrong with it right off the bat. Volume's dying out. No spikers yet. Everybody's saying hook. Let me get over there. Already missed a pullback on it right here. It was not a strong pullback. The buyers came in and bought it back up to drive it a little higher. Let's see where it goes. There's the resistance level. Let's see if we can get this candle to close at least down there where my mouse is. I don't know if I want any of it. There's no profit there, really. A little bit too cheap for me. Buyers are looking really strong. This is volume, remember. This is not moving averages. These are the buyers. These are the sellers. Buyers are outnumbering the sellers. There's the close of that candle. Let's see if we get a red one or a green one. I'll go ahead and put the support there. This would be the entry price for the bounce back up. Let's see if we get up there and break through it. The entry's always at support. We did get the bounce back up. Can it break through? Yes, it did slightly. Love them pullbacks. I did not buy this stock. It's only moving about a nickel. Actually, I think that was a dime right there. So it's showing weakness already. Good job, Dusty. Going up for a little bit more. Gotta love those pullbacks, right? How often do they work? How many times have they proved themselves to you? Good job, Jason. Good job, Trump. Somebody check my delay for me, please, according to the clock. Are we just a few seconds or are we many seconds? Hook holding that level here. Still climbing up a little bit. Still strong at the top. That's a good sign. Checking $1.17 for resistance. Let's see if it happens, or for support, sorry. It can hold support here. It may bounce up just a little bit more, but it's a guessing game on how high. Thank you, Installer Pro. Thank you, Buster. So we're good to go. Just make sure you're set up on your own computer. Do not trade off of my screen. I say that over and over and over. It could cost you money. The delay from me to you sometimes gets up there in the 15 seconds, 20 seconds, 1 minute sometimes. It's been running good lately. Got to give them credit for it. Some people say I'm 1 minute ahead. I don't know. There, I called it out. I said I don't know if it had more, but it could, and it did. It's not much more, but it still went up. It's set to my computer clock. It's not set to stream delay. Retesting $1.17. Good job on the profits already this morning, guys. Caught on really quick. The more you attend these live streams, the easier it gets. It looks complicated, but it's really not. You just need to have a little bit of knowledge. You need to come here each morning, learn what we do, learn how these indicators work, because it's all about these indicators on how you make money. These indicators are live data indicators. There's only two on here, and it's these two moving averages that are not actually feeding off of live data, but the rest of them are. Even this is live data. You got to watch the very end of these lines. This is volume. It's not moving averages. I took the volume bars off. I broke it down into a label so you could see the current bar volume, the last volume, the pre-market volume, if there's more buyers or sellers in the overall volume, And down here, a history of that live volume. And now you can see the sellers are right up there chasing the buyers. That's why the stock's pulling back some. So each morning we come here, watch these indicators, listen to me preach it over and over again, drink our coffee, calmly wait on the next one to happen. When they do, we strike. Good job, Heather. Money is money. That's almost a tank of gas. Or a good dinner, for one. Man, used to feed the whole family for $50. Now I'm saying for one. CGN on the run up. Thank you, JC. Down here on the other one, I got to watch all the watch lists. They're all powerful. Already had a slight pullback here and already got that first run from the pullback. Volume is a little low on this one, so be careful. We're going to need another pullback here, and it's going to have to be a strong one so the buyers will come in. We're actually stopping now, it looks like. Make sure your chart's on EXT or you won't be able to execute a trade. You know, I forgot to put this scan up there yesterday. I'll try to get that done when we slow down here. I don't think I'm going to leave it named pre-market risers. I'm going to call it pre-market custom scan. That's what I'll call it. And I may abbreviate that. Because it is powerful. We've played several stocks off of it. It's showing more than the average pre-market scan. This one has custom scripting in it. It doesn't have the after hours code from ThinkorSwim. It actually has the time in the code. Like pre-market opens here, start working now. Pre-market closes here, stop working now. Just looking for different parameters. If you're new here, about 6:30, I'll do an introduction, let you know who I am, what we do here, and how we can help you. You can see how we can help you right here, right? This is how we can help you. I'm not liking this one. It's only moving a few cents at a time, low volume. Casey, anything can be written, or I should say just about anything. So yes, that can be written. But I'll let you know before you ask, I'm on a long break. I've been on a 7-month coding journey. I need a break. Good thing to learn it if you are still young. It takes time to learn it, but once you get it down, you can really rock your own world that way. Yeah, most anything is possible with me. I'm pretty good at coding. As you can see, everybody said you can't make a scanner in ThinkorSwim. It's delayed. And I proved them wrong. I mean, it's still somewhat delayed, but this part's live. Good morning, Jimmy. You're a little earlier today, but not quite early enough. I hear you, brother. Everybody needs a home computer. Especially when I get you all fired up. Now you're going to be like me. You're going to have a laptop by your easy chair, a laptop at the kitchen table, a laptop upstairs in the bedroom. Then you go to trade and you're going to have 4 or 5 monitors running. Just make sure you earn it before you buy it. I'm seeing one cranking over here. It's Hook. HOOK. See Jen still crawling around. We had a slight pullback here, a pullback here. I should have marked it out and not got away from it, but it's too late now. Once you see one moving, if you stick with it and don't watch what I'm doing, don't click off of it, you can probably watch it, study it, get in at the right time. That's a strong pullback. I think that's a failure more than a pullback. Is somebody taking profit? They must have had a large amount of shares. You can see the volume down here. The volume of the buyers is a lot higher than the volume of the sellers. But when these lines lay flat, that means volume has slacked off as well. A firm bouncing around. Getting kind of quiet now, not much volume moving up there. All right, it's number 40 in TOS scans. If you want that custom pre-market scan. I did get it up there. Yeah, I saw Riot and Coin moving a little bit this morning. See, Mara is creeping up again in pre-market. I see some higher price stocks in the list this morning. Must be large cap day. Mid cap, large cap. PRZO, that one was moving in after hours yesterday. Went up 60 cents after the market closed. Could be a strong one for today. See if we can get a pullback on it. It's in that custom scan. Custom pre-market scan. Sellers are dropping way off. They're scared of this one. Continuing to climb. We have resistance at 193. Broke right on through that resistance on a strong run. Don't trust it here at the top. Let's wait at a pullback. Let's see if it has continued strength. Let's get rid of this line for now. If we get a pullback in here. Or does it keep running? Sellers are almost non-existent on this stock. It's probably going to keep going. There come the sellers. That's what we want to see. Come on, profit takers, take your profit. There's our resistance. Let's get this red candle to close. They may buy it right up and keep going. You can actually probably play it in this area as well. But be careful of this red line if you get in. If it continues to rise, you may have to get right back out. I'd rather see a pullback, a close of a red candle. Come on down. I think that was Bob Barker's favorite words. A lot of you probably don't know who Bob Barker is. Come on, hit my line and close. Say, what is he talking about, Bob Barker? That's a strong pullback there. That may be selling. I'm going to mark it. Let's see if we get a bounce from 183 to 195. That's about 12 cents. I'm going to take a shot at it just to see what happens. There we go. Get on up there. I'll take the $50. Thank you. What a bad out. They took $10 from me at a $50. I was on $60. When I click sell, I get 40. What? Breaking on through to the other side. Beautiful pullbacks. I love them. I know it kind of cheated me. It was up there. I always click it when it's way above, when I feel like it's going to bounce down. I click it at 60. It's actually 62, and I get 40. Like, where did 20% go? Thank you, Dana, for your donation. Greatly appreciate you, brother, and God bless. So that's 2 in a row. Perfect bounces. I've been doing pretty good on slippage. No, nothing to complain about except for yesterday. Boy, that one yesterday almost got me. POL got in for 500 shares. It sold me 36. Went up. Gave me like $30 profit. So I tried to get out, not realizing I only had 36 shares. It wouldn't let me out. So I had to type in. While I'm typing in 36 shares, the price drops, executes the other 464 shares on the downside. Then it jumps up, and I'm trying to figure out how many shares do I have now? Did I sell the 34? Finally get it all typed in and hit the sell button. Luckily, I got out with 172. But man, what a trippy trade that was. 500 shares, very volatile, jumping all over the place. You get 36. Pulls back down and sells you the other 464. And we discovered that stock was pretty manipulated. PRZO looking pretty strong here. And of course, we can always say, I wished I would have held on a little longer. But I got my 40. Yeah, I have a flattened button, but when you're in for 500 shares on a stock at that price, you're not looking for a flattened button. You're looking to get the hell out of there really quick. And I didn't even think about it because I was in such a different scenario of getting in and getting out, partial sells, executing when it's going down. Oh, I was going nuts. I was thinking, man, if this drops $1, I'm out $500. Lucky for me, I got out with a profit. That all happened live on Discord yesterday. I was streaming live when all that happened. Yeah, I'm aware of the flatten button. Believe me, I've been on here 30 years. I'm aware of everything on here. But, you know, when you're in panic mode, things can slip your mind. That's what happened, really. Oh, what? Wait? Come on. Yeah, that's what I need to do, Andy. Panic button, panic button. The RZO pulling back. Yeah, you can if you know how many shares you're holding. And then when you're trying to sell the few shares it gave you, it drops down and executes the other 464 on the downfall. So the minute I went to sell 36, it wouldn't sell them because it had executed the other 464. Mainly because I don't use stop orders. You ever watch me trade? I'm sitting here with the finger on the mouse, click and click. It's just that they happen to sell me partial shares on a stock that was not stable. It was all over the place. Yeah, I always recommend a stop, but I'm just so used to not using one. It's kind of like a pullback. You know what's going to happen. Do you change it? No, you don't. You stick with it. Whether it works or not, you stick with it. We could get a bounce from 183 to 105 here. It could go back to retest. 183 to 195, that's not worth the money to me. Thank you, Rad Dad, for your support. God bless you, brother. Looks like we may get that retest of $1.95. Thank you, Rad Dad, and the same to you and your family. Good morning to everyone saying good morning. I'm not watching the chat as much anymore. I'm trying to make money now. I don't have to worry about, oh, you got to finish this script today. No, those days are done. All right, it looks like we slowed down here. Let me get an introduction in. I am Ricky Gaspard. I am a guy who trades from his home office. I've been trading since 1990. I am also a ThinkScript coder, and I code my own indicators. You won't find any of these indicators on ThinkorSwim. You have to join our Discord to get to them. But the first thing you need to know is that this volume spike was one of the first ones I created, and it's monitoring negative and positive volume. Negative meaning the price is falling with high volume. Positive meaning the price is rising with high volume. So when it starts rising and the volume's increasing, you're going to get a bullish or bearish signal up here. Currently, I'm only running the script that says bullish. I took the red ones out because we're not shorting pre-market, we're buying. So when we see one pop in and start moving, we immediately go to the current volume bar to see if there's enough volume in that stock to get in and get out safely. And I'm seeing a stock moving here. I may pause for a second. I should have waited a couple of minutes, I know, but we'll get there. Got to take them when they happen. If you don't, you're going to miss them. So I've got to watch this one. We'll get back to the introduction soon. May get a pullback right here. I'm using buy the ask, sell the bid. They're limit order buttons. Buy the ask, sell the bid. And I just leave them on all the time. I never change them. Have auto send selected. All right, let's see what happens. We did get a pullback. It's not very much volume, so we are higher this candle than the last one. You can see that right here, 52. The last one was 48. So we could get a pullback, but how high would it bounce? It's not a whole lot of volume. It may not even bounce high enough to be worth getting in. I'm waiting on this red candle to close. It did not close. Buyers came back in. Looks like they're going to push it up a little more, maybe. I'm not going to chase it here. In fact, I think I'm not going to buy this one. I don't like the low volume on it. All right, so back to the introduction. We watch for a volume spike here. We immediately go to this current bar volume. Lets us know if this candle is spiking and if there's enough volume in there for us to get in and get out safely. If there is, we take note, do we have a crossover of the two moving averages? This is the 5 EMA, this is the 13. If they have crossed over and these spike arrows come in, that's when you want to make your decision to get in or get out. Up here, you'll see a bullish and bearish label. It's letting us know right now this current candle is bearish. In the overall volume, this is the entire volume for this stock, you'll see buyers and sellers when they're outnumbering. When the buyers are outnumbering the sellers in the overall volume, this green label will pop up. If the sellers take over, the red one will. But over time, we couldn't determine if there was more buyers or more sellers, so I turned the volume into two lines. The red one being the sellers, the green one being the buyers, and they're not really buyers and sellers, as I've explained before. It's positive volume and negative volume. It's either going up or down. So put the up on the green side and the down ones on the red side. This is not the direction of the price. This is low volume. This is high volume. Keep that in mind. If the green line is rising, the volume is rising with buyers. If the red line is rising, the volume is rising with sellers. So in this case, the sellers were chasing the buyers. So you got to be careful. You like to see the red one stay down here and the green one take off. That's going to be your safest trades. So to put it all together, we see a spike. We have other indicators here. I'll explain them as they happen, but we see a spike. We confirm the volume. We confirm the crossover. We see arrows, a green label. We look down here and we make our decision to get in. You'll see me mark resistance and support levels on these stocks. Once I mark resistance, wait on me to mark the support level and wait for the bounce up. If we see a green candle forming, we get in and we ride it up for the second and third run. Sometimes the third run up is a little riskier than the second. Hopefully we catch it on the first pullback and play the first and the second for easier profits. If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, I'll put the link down below in the chat window. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Watch the videos, the old ones and the new ones. They all teach you some kind of information. They're all educational. You can watch us grow. We're about 7 months old. Comment on the videos, like the videos, let YouTube know what kind of a job I'm doing. It also lets me know what kind of a job I'm doing. Over in every video on YouTube, you will find in the description a link to our Discord. That's where you find all of these indicators, scripts, and labels. I will post a link to Discord down in the chat for you to click it. If you're not a member of our Discord, please do so. Everything is free. I'm giving it all away. I'm helping out the struggling investors. If you don't believe that story, just ask them. They'll tell you. So over in Discord, you'll find these indicators and scripts and labels over in current setup. I always have the most recent files in current setup. That's the ones you should have loaded, the ones you should be trading. If you don't know how to install these scripts, labels, and indicators, watch our how-to videos, especially video number 8. That will walk you through installing these indicators. You still have issues, visit our support department. Leave us a question. Somebody will help you if I can't get to you. Also visit our trading floor with Gregster and River Place Dad doing their due diligence on stock picks. They post the good ones as they happen. It's up to you to monitor them, make your own decision to buy or sell them. They do a pretty good job at picking them. I sit there with them sometimes and post a few of my own and play some of theirs. Over in our options trader channel, we have Bobby. His name is It's Me Bob. He's pretty good at options. He'll give you some pointers, and occasionally he holds a live stream to take you a little bit deeper into options. We're now recording his live streams. If you can't attend, you can always go watch them on YouTube. So we're a community of investors helping investors. Once you learn, be a part of the community, get in Discord, help other people. If you're an educator, let me know. I can give you a spot to live stream at least once a week. But be confident in that decision. If you are not a professional at what you do, we don't want to mislead anybody. And I don't care if you're just good at one thing. If it works, we want to know. Thank you for joining us this morning. as we wait on the next stock to pop up here in the list. We already had a pullback on this one. This would have been resistance. This would have been the pullback. We bounced up. Not a lot of money, just a nickel. Low volume, not a good play. Looks like the market's quieting down now. This one has had many stocks earlier. Now they're all down to 2 or 3. Enjoy your coffee. The next run's probably going to be 7 o'clock. News comes out at around the top of the hour. Then we give it a couple of minutes to see if any of it was good. I don't go searching the news. Some of you do. That's probably a good thing, and I probably should start. But I've always watched the numbers. I don't care about the news. If it's good news, that stock will pop up right here for me, and I'll play the pullback on it. Trader 22, I custom coded this one a few years back. It's always been a winner. It seems to be more defined in searching out these pre-market stocks. But to be honest with you, it switches back and forth. Sometimes this one's better than this one. And sometimes this one is better than that one. I guess it's market conditions affecting it. But I've been running it for the last 2 days. It seems to be, this one's been paying off the last 2 days. So give it a whirl. I know it's another scan. You're going to make me buy another monitor. I know. That's why I have so many. Andrew, I'm not looking for a number. We're looking for volume flow. So this number has to really be moving, not 10 shares, 200 shares. We want to see this number jumping 20,000, 30,000 and making its way up there. When you get a volume pause, that's a warning that the buyers or sellers may be slacking off. So there's not a number, it's how the volume flows, and we like high volume. Believe me, if somebody's coming in to buy this stock, this number's ticking 10,000, 20,000, 50,000, 100,000. So it's not a number, it's how fast it's moving. Good morning to everyone just popping in. You missed a few stocks if you're just getting here. Only 2, but 2 good ones. So you can see this one is searching a little deeper. I don't know if I want to use the word deeper. It's looking at the same stocks, but at a different way. So if you're interested in this scan, it's number 40 in TOS scans. Mara inching up. Is this $27 day? Or 25? Is there another couple bucks there? Is there another dollar there? calming down, waiting on that 7 o'clock. So if you've never been here before, I started doing this to help people out. There were people not making money in the market when I was making money. And I've known quite a few investors through my lifetime. And they kept saying, what are you doing that we're not doing? And I decided to just put it all together, build into these indicators what I was thinking when I was trading. And don't get me wrong, these indicators have helped me not think so much. It's also helped them. It's helping you. And I'm giving it all away. I'm paying it forward. If you want to pay it forward, like the videos, comment on the videos on YouTube, share this information with somebody that you know that wants to start trading or is a trader. Because I don't care how good you are. We have traders in here who have been trading for 10, 15, 20 years, 30 years. This is new information, a new way to trade, not necessarily a new pullback. We've been playing pullbacks for years. But the indicators are very powerful. It's a different way to look at a stock and the way it moves. So we run strictly on donations. Everything is free. Discord and YouTube is free. I'm giving away everything. If I do you some good and you want to donate to the cause, help me keep this going for free, you can leave a donation one time in the chat room in YouTube. You click the square with the $sign, click super chat, name your price. I don't care if it's just $1, every little bit helps. I also have a donation subscription service anywhere from $5 to $30. If you just want to sign up to that, get it over with. Do a monthly donation. We really appreciate you and everybody that does. We also like the steady tips on YouTube. We really appreciate each and every one of you helping to keep this going. I've used the money to upgrade Discord. I'll continue putting it back in. That's what it's for. Any upgrades, the more people and more participants we get, the more I have to pay for seating in the live streams, especially on Discord. So the money is being used wisely. I mainly want to help everybody. My blessing will come. Your blessing will come. So if you like what you see, tell somebody. Let's help them. Let's build this thing really big. Thank you, Joseph, for your contribution. It's greatly appreciated. God bless you. So here's one way you can help, and I have to say this every morning as a reminder. Hit the like button on this live stream. There is 295 of you and only 117 likes. That helps me keep the rating up on YouTube. It keeps YouTube putting my videos out there, and that gains us more subscribers. It's going to benefit you. It's going to benefit me. It's going to be more people buying the same stock that you're buying, playing the same swing, playing the same pullbacks, and we all profit from however many subscribers we have. You are welcome. Yeah, for everyone on Schwab, you need to be aware when I put out a new indicator, it's not going to let you load it for 24 hours. If you're still on the old TD Ameritrade ThinkorSwim, you can load it instantly. I'm hearing if you were already on TD Ameritrade and you got migrated to Schwab, you can click the gear icon or something before you log in and log into the old ThinkorSwim that you were on, load the indicators, go back to your Schwab, and they should work. Now, I haven't tried that because I haven't migrated, but it sounds like common sense to me to log into the old TD, load the indicators, load back into Schwab, and trade. Spartacus, that's why I use a black screen so those don't show up. It's called not a number. In other words, there's no calculation to be made, so it's filling in the blank on the watch list. It just says NAN, not a number. But if you go to a black background, that doesn't show up. You can see my screen, how clean it is. So in order to get the blackest black, let me show you where that color is because it's kind of hard to find. I'll just use an indicator to find it. So if you're changing colors to get the blackest black, you want to come down here to more, and it's down here in this bottom left corner, and that's the color of my background. Robert, you adjust one of them. Are you talking about the columns in the watch list, Robert? You mean between each window? I just move them closer together and further apart. And then you have to save the workspace so they stay there. And occasionally I have to adjust them. They don't actually stay there. Especially this one. This one, when I boot up, this one's on another screen. I always have to drag this one over here. I don't know why that one window won't stay there. All right, it's 7 o'clock. Are we going to have a winner here or not? We're watching this indicator, and we're watching this one, and we're watching this one. If there's good news or a stock going to move, it's going to pop up here. Maybe this is the one. Let's see. $83.79. I won't be buying 1,000 shares of that one. I see coin is up here now. Tesla's up here. Might be large cap day. Watching the numbers here. So the stronger one, if you don't know, it's going to work its way to the top almost every time. So if this stock takes off, it'll continue to rise up to the top. MSAI, I'm not seeing MSAI. Something weird going on with my watch list. Look at this, all 2-digit stocks. What? 1 and 2-digit? What happened? Are they messing with me this morning? No volume. Whoever told me this one, no volume. What's going on with my pre-market? I don't need, they're messing with my money. That's upsetting. That's what they're doing. Pre-market. So these are totally different than when I run a scan, when I click the scan button. There's MSAI. We're already on it. It is bizarre. I don't know what to do about it. Are they trying to make me reboot? Don't they make me reboot every day? Rub it in, David. Just rub it in. Yeah, I know. I know the truth. I have a Linux system that's been running for 5 years. It's a server, never rebooted it. Well, I got backup. Here's my backup over here. I don't know what's going on over here. Yes, sir. I love Linux. A lot of people don't like it. I think the ones that don't like it are gamers, and it doesn't perform well on games. But I'm not a gamer. I'm a money maker. I don't waste my time on games. I do not have it set to a $20 max. It is set at 25 cents with no maximum. Yes, sir, super. I've been playing for 2 days now. It feels good. So if I go silent and I won't talk to you, I'm not mad. I'm trading. William, over in Discord in TOS scans, I broke them down individually. You'll find 3 different files on the volume spike. One is they're combined, one is up only, one is down only. So I loaded the up only, and it may not be called this, so read the description. I always change the names to make them shorter so I can have more column space in my watch list. Since I'm trying to fit all of this in for streaming, I have to shorten the names and change them. SoFi. Let me check the pre-market custom. Maybe there's something different there. I don't think there is, though, other than the script. No, same thing, 25, no maximum. Maybe I coded better than TD Ameritrade did. Maybe that's the one we need to be using. SMFL ran up, pulled way back. Now somebody else thinks it's going up. I haven't updated anything. If you load it up with what's up there right now, I haven't changed anything. When I do make a change, I make a public announcement. This one's really flying. It's going to come up here and retest this level, I'm sure. Let's see if it breaks through. Let's see if we can get a pullback on it. It did take off. You can see these numbers I'm talking about. They're really flying. It's called volume flow. That's a good way to look at it right there. That's what I'm looking for. That means there's a lot of buyers and sellers on board. That's what you want. You want traffic so you can get in and out quickly. Running up here. Pretty volatile, though. I'll wait and try to get a pullback on it. It'll probably pull back down to 147. They're selling it strong. That's a tall wick on the top. Be careful. Don't jump into this stock when it's like that. The sellers are there. They're right here. You can see them. They're right with the buyers. Don't jump in too quick. Wicks on the top is bad. Wicks on the bottom is good. These are sellers driving the price back down. Maybe we'll get that retest here. Maybe I can sport a set a resistance level. Let's see if we can get it to pull back. No, the buyers are stepping up again. You can see the sellers dropping down a little bit below the buyers. They're right there with them, though. I would not chance it at this point. We need a pullback down to 147. Need to retest that level to see if there's buyers sitting there. There we go. Are we coming down? Let's see if we are. Volume has died way back. Take note. It's not in the 200,000s no more. Did they give up on it? Good job, Jimmy. So everybody, don't just watch me finding them. Also watch what's being posted by the members down in the chat. There's more than just me watching for these stock plays. So check them as they post them, along with the ones that I'm watching. Their scans may refresh before mine, and they get to see the stock first, or mine might refresh before theirs. So pay attention in the chat and up here on the live stream. Yeah, Jimmy, you got to be fast finger Freddy on these things. I don't like chasing them. I think you chased it, right? You didn't wait on the pullback. Of course you chased it because the pullback hasn't been played. You got to be careful chasing them too. They could get you hard. Yeah, that first pullback over here, that was a sell-off. Like nobody trusted it. I don't trust it here now. There's too many red candles coming down. $7:15 in the morning, 2 stock plays. Not real good ones, but they were profitable. Sometimes I think we need to chase them because I think these indicators are pretty much giving me a little bit more confidence chasing them. I mean, back when I used to lose a lot of money, I didn't have all these indicators when I was chasing them. I was guessing. That's a good word to use. Now I got confirmation on the screen. See you later, Alfredo. Thank you for joining us this morning. God bless you. Be safe out there. CCCC, that was a mover for the last couple weeks. No volume, JC. You're not watching volume, brother. We want the spikers. Leave the trash in the trash can. Mark, I'm going to test it one more day. I decided to wait. I guess what it is I'm used to testing them for at least a week, and I haven't tested it for a week. So I kind of felt guilty releasing it early. Because I don't get a good test. Like yesterday, I had to leave at 10. Today, I have to leave at 11. And those are crucial times for me. I like to test them between market open and 12 or noon. So if I can't get a test in through those hours where the market's kind of still active, I don't feel comfortable with it. See you later, options trader. Be safe out there. God bless. Yeah, we've all had issues like that. We've all traded at the wrong time, even me. I'm just as guilty as everybody else. SMFL. Not so good anymore. Amen, David. Play them pullbacks. Support and resistance pullbacks. They hardly ever fail you. SMFL. I got to bring it up. It's not in my list. I don't know what's happening with my list. It's disappointing. It really is. I'm used to them popping up, not having to read them in a chat. Well, I don't have any more space. David, the issue with that is most of my scans are for going long. I can't say that I've actually built a scan for shorting. So saying shorting at the third or fourth pullback is safe? Maybe not, since the scans are looking for trending upwards. Thank you, Miller Time Man. SMFL slowly creeping up here. Nice volume. It's steadily moving. It's already made a new high. How high will it go? Don't chase it, Ricky. Don't chase it. Don't chase it. Don't fall for the temptation. I'm talking to myself here. Good job, Jimmy. See, pre-market is here, man. It's where the money's at. I've proven it over and over and over for the last several months. Come join me in pre-market. Still going. When y'all hear me say I'm not getting in, you know to hang on, because it's going to keep going. When you hear me say I'm getting in, that's when you get out. I think we found that resistance level now. We probably will pull back here. That's a previous resistance level. It did run into it again. Will it break through? Probably, because I'm waiting on a pullback. It'll keep going as I wait on pullbacks, and it'll go up some more, and it'll go up some more. Man, pre-market is the most calmest trading you can do. You're not fighting volatility. You're not trading against millions of other traders. So in reality, we need to keep most of the people afraid of pre-market. We don't want them all coming over here. Very seldom we'll get a halt. We can drive them to the moon if we have enough buyers. Michael, isn't that back to that old saying, early bird gets the worm? That one saying has been true forever. We are getting our pullback. Let's see if we can get one marked out for the bounce up. Not saying it's going to happen. It may be over. Volume is still going pretty strong, though. There's a possibility. There's the close. I can't quite see it. Let me get in here tighter. Will it bounce back up to 313? And it looks like it will. Come on, get up there. There we go. Works every time almost. It's not over. It may go right back up there. JC, you already missed it. It already bounced. Tony, I don't post stock picks at all. You just come here at 6 o'clock in the morning and we watch them pop up on the screen. Here we go, JC. Are you looking at the chart here? Let's see if we can get to them. It looks like it already did go up there again, JC, for another bounce. It may not bounce above it, but it bounced. But keep doing what you're doing. I like it. Good job, Hollywood. So somebody said, describe my setup. Are you talking about the setup for making money or the setup you see on the screen? See you later, Jimmy. Have a good one. Yes, sir, Tony. Looking forward to having you in the morning. If you want to learn my setup, you have to be here every morning at 6 a.m., actually 5:55, and be ready to go at 6 a.m. You got to be ready to pull the trigger at 6 a.m. If you're 5 minutes late, you're going to miss the first one. I'm not trying to get you to punch a clock, but in a way I am. 5:55, be set up like this. 5:55, be here. Come make money with us. Jerry, if you go over to Discord and you go to the channel called Current Setup, those are the files you see on the screen. They're in Current Setup on Discord. And if you don't know how to install them, watch video number 8 in how-to videos. That's all the support I can offer you here. We're trying to make money, but when they're simple, I don't mind answering them. Tesla on the move. Also got the buy signal beside it. Or had. Rivian's on the move. You're watching the Lord's blessing right here. The Lord is blessing you in this column. Right here, right here. The stocks are popping up for us. We don't go searching for them. Anything that breathes or moves, we know about it. Is this a pullback? I'm seeing strong volume. Looks like they're selling it off, maybe. Don't be anxious. Let's get confirmation here. Mark support here. Let's see if we can bounce back up to $1.04. I'm not seeing the volume to support this one. I'm seeing sellers right up here with them. I'm seeing a downward spike. That means cover your position if you tried it. Cut the losses short. All right, they came back. Will it go to $1.04? Green line below the red, caution. I'm going to say stay clear. Don't get in. Don't trade it. Thank you, Miller Time Man. Appreciate your donation. God bless you. You guys need to calm down and quit arguing between each other and concentrate on your trading. We're not here to battle. JC trades his own way. David trades his own way. See you later, Dana. Have a good one, brother. God bless you. I don't know what's going on with my pre-market scan up here. I'm kind of afraid to even call out a stock on it. I've been watching down here to see what's happening. I don't know what's going on with this scan. I haven't changed anything. It was working this morning. It all of a sudden flipped. And maybe they just tied me into the wrong exchange. I don't know. But it's not correct. SMFL, he says moving again. SMFL. It's just bouncing around under resistance. See NVIDIA moving this morning, AMD. The big players are in the mix today. Haven't seen them show their face in a while. I'm not liking the dominator on this stock. It's probably done or consolidating or squeezing or channeling, whatever you want to call it. We need one to come to the top and start pegging the meter here on these percentages. We are not seeing that currently. Give us something in the top row. That's what we need, something in the top row. HOOK, I hear you. Cheaper stock. I don't like these dead spots. This is what fear is right here. These are undecided candles. Which way are we going to go, up or down? Yeah, I have them over in my watch list. But you know what? The ones I'll be playing are the ones that hit this top column, this top row. That's the ones I'll be watching. Yep, PRZO been jumping around as well. And everyone knows Mara's climbing. Man, I don't know if I trust POL. I'll take a look at it. But man, after yesterday, I don't know anymore. This is an oil stock, right? I think that's what we discovered yesterday. So it's going up. This is why I don't trust it. It's up, but look over here. Totally opposite. What got me is, it's a cheaper stock, and yesterday it was so volatile. It was having $1 candles. That don't normally happen on a $5 stock or a $4 stock, whatever price. I don't even know what price it was. All I know is I traded it. Uh, I never did look it up. I really don't. I just watch the numbers. I don't care what they're called. I don't even care what their symbol is. To me, it's a numbers game. See you later, Skits. Good job on the trading this morning. Have a blessed one. PRZO. It's been a mover. Let me zoom out some. Let's see where the stock actually is. Let's go to a 15-minute and see. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. We're bouncing off of 15-minute resistance at $1.83. Five-minute chart's red. Thank you, Skits. Greatly appreciate it. And God bless you. Broke through $1.83. Now back down below it. The wicks on the top, not good. There are sellers at that level. So these look like New York Stock Exchange symbols, the doubles and the single digit symbols. Anybody else showing these? Or should I reboot while the market's slow? Are y'all showing these little symbols? None. Broke Joe says yes. Nope. There's more no's than yes. All right, while we're slow, I'm going to reboot, see if I can grab another server. Your screen will go black for a few minutes. You give it a second to make sure we're disconnected and not just connect right back to the same one. All right, logging back in, coming back up. I'll have to make some adjustments, drag some screens around. See, that one window's not there. I got to drag it up there and put it back. I got the same results. Must be server issue. All right, I'm going to have to rely on you guys to keep that straight for me. Call out the stocks when you can. They must be trying to crash the party. That's what they're doing. They didn't know I had backup right here. All right, Momo. That's Momo. I kind of like sorting by bullish signals. I want to know first when it first starts moving. And then if it has a buy beside it, this is a real winner here, in my opinion. I don't think so. I don't even think they're aware of me, really. I mean, they were when I called them and told them what I was doing. You are fine, Mr. Gaspard. We like people that write code. You bring us more trades. Oh, well, thank you very much. Salty Goat, if you go to Discord, go to Current Setup, and you will get these indicators you see up here. Current Setup. It is not released yet, Crossroads. Yes, it's working. It's working fine. But now that it's working fine, I hadn't tested it long enough. I didn't have a good feeling about releasing it. I always test them for quite some time. I'll get it to you. I had to leave at the best part of the market yesterday. I have to leave today for the best part of the market. So chances are it'll come out over the weekend. I'll try to do it Saturday so y'all can play with it in on demand. Well, it may not work in on demand. I'll get it to you when I can. I just have to have that confident feeling, and I don't have it yet. Andy, if you look over in TOS scans, we have the normal one that has their combined red and green. And if you look further down the list, I separated them and made bullish only or bearish only. And I'm running the bullish only because it's pre-market. Kind of got some of the noise out of there for me. I don't need to see the red ones if I'm buying stocks that are going up. I can see they're red by watching the candle. It's coming up on the 8 o'clock hour. I take my break at 8 o'clock, between 8 and 8:10. So you continue watching the scanners, and I will return shortly. Okay, I have returned. I guess all of y'all made a lot of money while I was gone. Let me scroll back, see if I missed any questions, comments. John F., minimum shares requirement cap. I don't. John, I haven't changed that scan in a long time. It was working this morning. It just flipped on me and started working weird. I think it's the data they're feeding me. No other questions? Mac, it always slows down around 8 o'clock. The money's really between 6 and 7:30. And we did have 2 plays this morning, which is fair. It's not the greatest, but we did make some profit. So I'll just stick with it's an average day. Andrew, I don't know. I don't use it. On my tick chart, I use the 5 and the 13 EMA, and I put them on there manually. I'm not using the tick. I'm not using V2. I just entered the 5 and the 13 manually. I just look up the moving averages and insert them. Man, Trump, I'll save my money instead of trading pennies. Spammer call. Did you know we found errors on your website? Do you know I don't care? Well, I was feeling good till last night, Marilyn, until I got my report. Haven't had the call from the doctor yet, so I'm going to just kind of not say nothing yet. All I know is the report wasn't good. Everything was confirmed. I've also got a second opinion coming on it as well, because now I'm to the point I don't trust them. Thank you guys very much. I can say that instead of an aneurysm that they thought it was, that it's a whole section of the aorta has been enlarged. I don't know how severe it is. It is 4.1 and surgery is 5. 4.1 centimeters, surgery at 5 centimeters. Maybe it's not growing. You have to remember I had stents put in just a couple months ago. Maybe it swole because it was blocked and now the stent is there and the blood's flowing again. That's what I'm kind of thinking about. Maybe it's not, there's no pressure there anymore with the stent. So I may be just fine. That's the direction I'm thinking. I actually have 2 heart doctors. At one point, I had 3. So I'll always go more than one opinion. Thank you for the prayers. And like I said, I feel great. I don't even know anything's wrong. If you can even consider it wrong, I don't know how severe anything is actually because I don't feel anything. Thank you very much, guys and gals. Yeah, for a while I kept thinking they were passing me around so they could all make pay. Like, you need to go see this doctor over here. You need to go see that one over there. We also noticed this. You need to go see this doctor over here. Oh, wait a minute now. I'm like an old car. Some parts can be old and still work. Yeah, pass this one around. We got us one here. I'll send him over to you next. Every month, JV. Wow, James. As far as I can tell, the oldest living person in our family was 87, and that was my dad. I can't recall anybody else being that old. Tim, I think that's where I'm going to end up, is just monitoring it. I think they're being extra cautious because I've had 3 surgeries for stents 3 different times in the last 2 years. So a total of 5 stents. I think the reason for the caution is it's the upper aorta above the heart going to the brain. It's not like it's going to affect my lower extremities. It'll affect my brain if it happens. I do diet and exercise. I exercise as much as I can. I also have a lung disease, so I can't really get winded. I can't bring my blood pressure up at the moment. So how much exercise can you do? Yeah, no problem, Janelle. I hate to have to inform you. Yeah, everything's hereditary. Said you probably didn't create this. It's been in your family for years. Yeah, that's what I say too, trading pennies. It feeds the whole body. It's the main highway. It's the super highway. Man, did the market just go to sleep? I think it did. 8:20, we'll be changing scans here shortly. Thank you, Peter. Thank you very much. All right, let's see what we're going to put up here today. Think I'm going to go with all stocks. I know y'all probably want the 50-minute, but we're doing all stocks. Down here, I'm going to do high flyers. I can't get away from it. Over here, let's see what I got. What have I been running over here? I think we're going to do gap and run. That's where I think I'm going with this. So if you're unfamiliar with these scans, this one's just wide open, nothing special. It's just the price and the volume sorted descending. I'm letting the indicators do the work. This one down here is high flyers. In the high flyer scan, the moving averages are stacked. And when I say stacked, I mean the lowest to the highest. So this would be the 5 is above the 13 is above the 21, the 21 is above the 34, etc. So they're stacked in the proper order. And the price will be above the 5. That's what this scan looks for. This gap and run scan, it's looking for stocks that gap up higher this morning than they closed yesterday. So these won't pop up until the market gets started and we get that first candle. Thank you, Janelle. Good morning, Island Man. SMFG, bunch of blank spots. MU, Coin, NVIDIA, BITF. Let's see where this goes. You watch your favorite scan. I'm going to be watching mine up here on the screen. This one performed pretty well for me yesterday, all day long. Not searching for anything in particular. It's just searching for movers. That's all it's doing. And this script is doing the searching. I'll take a look at Hook. I wasn't impressed earlier. What I don't like about it is it's a dollar stock, and if it opens at $1 at market open, it's going to halt around 10 or 12 cents. And to me, 10 or 12 cents is not enough money for me to be stuck in a halt. That's my opinion only. I want more profit than that before getting stuck in a halt. Wouldn't much worry about it in pre-market if it made a run, but after market open, you're restricted. About 2.5 minutes to go. Good luck to you. If you haven't been here before, this column is going to get very volatile. You won't be able to tell heads from tails. Just be careful. Check them all the ones that are moving, that is. Wait for a pullback. Don't chase green candles unless you are a professional green candle chaser. If I see a pullback, I'll mark it on the screen. If you see one, play it on your computer and put me in the back burner. Concentrate on what you want to trade, not necessarily what I click on. If you've been here a while, you know it's a pullback trade. So be cautious, trade it wisely, and good luck to everyone. The SPY is not looking so hot. It's trickling down. I don't know what it's going to do at open. With my guessing, it's probably going to have a big green candle before it pulls back. That's my guess. I'll be mainly focusing down here, see what I can get done. Make sure you set your TIF today so you don't miss your trade. Here we go. Good luck. Let's see which one shines. I'll be watching these top 2 or 3. I want the big numbers to come up here to the top. They're all going to have good numbers when market opens. That don't mean they're true readings. Keep that in mind. Bunch of high numbers this morning. That means there's going to be some big red candles probably right behind them. We do have a list, a big list. But I want them to come to the top, level out, calm down a bit. SMFG making a small move. Not looking good down here in Dominator. Nothing really crawling up to the top. BABA is a large cap, well, a mid cap. Quickly dropped off of that number 1 position. Big green candle on the SPY, as I said. Let's see if it can hold it. Finally calming down a little bit. It'll be another, these things will come in waves, okay? So they'll be back. SFWL. I'm not seeing a buy indication on this, even though it says it. It's a buy because the line's crossed. The buy is doing its job. It's saying it could go up, but now it's down here. And then the sellers took over. And the buyers came right back in. They're chasing each other right here. I don't like the way this one's responding. Getting red candle over on the tick chart. Yeah, I know. SMFL. Let me get rid of the lines. I think we have a pullback happening here. Let's see. Come on, get up there. See if we get a pullback here. We got resistance right here. I'd like to see it back down here where my line is on my mouse. Watching the buyers, they're really outnumbering the sellers, but the sellers were coming up. There's the close of that candle. Let's see if we get the bounce. Right back up to the line, breaking through. That's where I would take profit. I did not enter. Perfect pullback on SMFL. That's 3 in a row. Three stocks, 3 winners, 3 pullbacks. Good job, Back Road and Gordon. It's like, just hit the button. What are you waiting on? Just hit the button. I have to tell myself that over and over and over. How many times are you going to call it out and not click the button? IREN. Going up, going up, going up. Pretty strong. Look at this. The sellers are way down here. They're going to take profit, I guarantee you. They will take profit. It will have a pullback. They're up 70 cents, 78 cents if they got in at the bottom. Still rising. We will get a pullback, I promise you. There's going to be some profit takers here. Right now, it's a guessing game. How high will it go? I don't want to guess with my dollars. I want the pullback. Going up for a little bit more. If it does, I'll erase that line and we'll start over. Still going, looking good on the tick chart as well. They're all getting scared. I guarantee you, the higher it goes, the scared they are getting on holding on. And look which scan it's in right here. Number one in the stack to moving averages. Still going. I want the pull back and the bounce. That's what I want. Are we going to get there? Come on, everybody panic and sell. That's what we need. I'm going to mark that one as resistance. I'm hoping we can get it down to here. There we go. Now close. It needs to close in that area. It did. Should get a bounce back up here. Well, come on now. All this buying power and we can't drive it back up. Let's make it 4 for 4. Looks like they're going to give up on it. Let's see if it holds below support. Looking better. We should bounce up any minute. It has the strength. Let's see it. Volume is slowed down on it. It has not given us an entry, which is kind of strange. It's almost like they gave up on it. All right, looks like the market's calming down. Onward to the next one. No play on that one. You are welcome, James. No volume on this one. Oh, this one's halted. Never mind. This one's halted. CCL. Seems to be channeling between support and resistance. The play was actually back here on this stock. The SPY's not doing much of anything. It went up a couple of candles. It's pulling back now. I said that it would probably do that earlier. It has not. It's still higher than the open, but it's red. MASI is in a halt. GSAT. Kind of iffy. Kind of volatile, really. It may be good for a few if you want to chance it. I would wait on a red candle before I got in, though. I'd buy the pullback, not buy the green one. If you buy this one, you're going to catch a red one next. That's how it's looking according to the way it's moving. Let's see what MSAI is going to do when it comes out of the halt. On which one, Scott? On GSAT? Peter, don't compare it to mine this morning. Mine's all over the place. Good job, Scott Drummer. SFWL. That's the one I was watching earlier. MSAI has resumed. It gapped up after the halt. Probably going to go right into a halt. And it did. That would be a chaser. Oh, it didn't halt. Now, did it halt? Yep, it did halt. But what's it doing? It's freezing and then it's going. Are they avoiding it? Is this the pullback? Let's see if we get a pullback out of it. Don't pay attention to these two lines. I'd like to see it pull down about half of this candle and close. Buyers are really strong. We're probably going to get a short red candle before the next run up. There it goes. You'd have had to been really fast to get that one. Running up, running up. Not halted, it's still going. We are still moving according to the... Nah, we're halted now. Good job, Dusty. Good job, Trader 22. Really good job, Trader 22. Good job, Installer Pro. Everybody making money this morning. That's a good news, right? This is market open. We're starting to get a little bit activity here. Maybe Christmas rally money. Good job, Buster. Love it when you guys make money. Thank you, Trader 22, for your blessing. Helps keep us going. God bless you, brother. You are welcome, Buster, anytime. This is why I do this. It makes me feel so good. It is spiritually uplifting for me. I actually get chills when I see y'all posting profits. And you probably get chills watching that green candle go up. Ma'am, if it's overtraded, they try to control it, or else we could drive it to as high as we wanted. So when a lot of buyers come in at large volume, they're going to stop it to slow it down so it doesn't get out of hand. Read up on halts. It'll tell you a lot of information. It's something you really need to know. That is very important that you know that. Thank you, guys. I'm just glad you're all a part of it. That's what makes me happy. Tracy, I'm a coder. I program my own scripts. They pop up for us. We don't go searching for them. If you haven't joined our Discord channel, that's where you'll find all the scans, the files, all the help, 3,000 other investors. That's our Discord channel. Join us. We want to help you make money. Come here and watch us every morning, do the same thing over and over and over until it sets in. And you can pretty much do it on your own. It doesn't take very long. We're getting about 60 to 80 people a day joining. On the weekends, a couple of hundred. When I put out this new indicator, we're probably going to get 200 or 300 over that weekend, maybe 4 or 5. All I ask is that if I'm making you money and you want to pay it forward, donate to the channel. Let's keep it going. It does take money for me to do this. I'm currently in the hole thousands of dollars getting all of this equipment set up so I can stream. And I don't even want to count the hours of coding, 7 months of coding. How much does that cost? But I'm not really worried about the money. I'm just worried about supporting the channel, keeping the channel going for free, making it worth my time to keep it going, making it worth your time to keep it going. But the most important part about it is helping others and sharing the knowledge. So once you learn, share the knowledge, bring them over here. Let's build it up. Let's keep it going. Have a Patreon link over on Discord if you want to support it monthly. That's totally up to you. It's not mandatory. Or you can donate one time down in the YouTube chat. Click the square with the $sign, then click Super Chat, name your price. Any dollar amount helps. Don't put yourself in a bind. That's not what this is about. If you don't have it, I don't mind. Because eventually you're going to have it. We're going to help you make money. And you know, the best part is I don't have to say, get in here, get out here. That's not what this program is about. It's not about taking you by the hand and telling you what you need to buy and where you. It's not about that. It's about learning these indicators. Let the indicators tell you where the entries and exits are. Let these support and resistance levels tell you where the entries are. Let the indicators find the stocks for you. Let your computer do the work. You do the clicking of the mouse. Nice pullback here on this stock. Let's see if we can get a piece of it. It's already gapped up twice. That don't mean it's over. Okay, that candle closed. Let's see if this one's going to bounce back or is the party over. I'm going to mark it there. Do we go from 1159 to 1292? Do we get our fourth pullback for today? Don't just jump in because you see the peak of a green candle. Never do that. That's why right there. Good job, Broke Joe. Still may get that bounce. There we go, right back to it. Number 4. 4 pullbacks in a row. When you see this happen enough, you start believing. Just make sure you thank the man upstairs. It's all about him. It's not about me or you. It's about the blessing. So if you're just popping in, you've never been here before, this is my scanner that don't cost $800 a year. It finds the stocks for us. We have several good scans that you can use. They're all custom coded. Nothing right out of ThinkorSwim. And I show you how to mark support and resistance levels and play the pullbacks. This morning, we're 4 in a row. OT, are they still holding you back, brother? They're not letting you work and play and make money? Thank you, G-Mac. Lord knows I need prayer. Me and the Lord had a good conversation last night. I think I'm going to be just fine. That was a good first pullback, right? I mean, we played a pullback after a double halt. Are we nuts? I don't think so. I think it's fact. Will, you got to play these pullbacks with us, brother. Got to quit chasing them. That's usually everybody's problem is they see, oh my God, I'm late. I got to click it and it goes red. You sure did, Intact Trading. You took a loss before you took a profit. Like I said yesterday, I've been down 1,500 before I was up 1,500 one day. That's when I was stupid. They're not all perfect pullbacks. Sometimes you have to have a little patience. Sometimes you'll get in late, like me, and you won't make as much as you thought you were going to make, but at least you're green. Thank you, Domingo, for your support. Greatly appreciated. Thank you, brother. God bless. Jas, we don't spot them. They come to us. The scripts that I create, I'm a coder. The scripts that I create find these stocks, and they pop up on your screen. See you later, Broke Joe. You have a blessed weekend, brother. I'm glad you're doing so good. You make me proud. JAS, you subscribe to our YouTube channel. We need your support over on YouTube. Watch a few videos. Go through a couple of those boring commercials. That's how I get paid, because everything here is free. We're donations only. I'll get you the link to the YouTube channel where you can subscribe to it. And in the description of any of the YouTube videos, a link to our Discord for you to join. Here is the link to the YouTube channel. We'd love to have you on board with us. Come make some money with us in pre-market. Be here at 5:55 a.m. every morning, Central Standard Time. See if we can't help you get to the green side of this market. We have helped quite a few investors. I'm talking thousands. I do not do one-on-one trading. This is your 101 trading, what you're seeing right here for free in pre-market. You can learn everything you need to know right here. You're not going to learn anything newer if you hire me. Of course, you can't hire me. I'm not for hire. You're not going to learn anything if you hire somebody else. You can learn it all right here in the live streams. So just go to the description of the video, follow the links over to Discord, sign up. If you want to talk to me later, just send me a direct message. You can do that by right-clicking on my name, which is up $2 over on Discord. Joe, if you do a cash account, you can trade till you're broke. I don't like to say it that way. I should say trade till you're profitable. You're not limited on the amount of trades as long as you have funding available. When you get ready to go back to a margin account, you can always do so. I'm looking at the candle, Andrew. Domingo, God bless you. Thank you for joining us this morning. So you'll see me mark out support and resistance level when a stock is trending up. Most of the time, your entry is going to be on support, like really most of the time, 99%. This one was a little rough. If you did click the button here, you did take a loss at the beginning before it did take off. And that would be right here. You would have been negative, probably $100, depending on how many shares you bought. But it did reverse and break through. The whole thing is don't panic. Trust the strategy. And cut your losses short if we're wrong. I think the Dominator is working for TradingView. It's on the TradingView channel. I think that's one of the first ones we successfully coded. We're having trouble with the other ones, though. These scripts are not easy to flip over. Pine script uses arrays, and that probably doesn't make a lot of sense to you guys. Where ThinkorSwim is more logic and aggregation. So some scripts cannot be converted over until I learn a little bit of Pine script. So let's go here. Let's see what happens. A buy with a spike. So here's the crossover. That's what buy means. This is the new indicator I'm going to be monitoring. Buy means that the two lines crossed over. The buyer crossed over the seller. It's just now crossing over. The candle is rising because we have a spike. It's weak, though. It's kind of laying down here flat. So during the day when the market slows down, you will sort by this column, the buy and sell. When you see a buy and a percentage jumping up in the volume indicator, that's the one you want to pay attention to. I can do it down here on there are no buys in high flyers yet. So this indicator is scanning for the crossover of the buyers getting stronger than the sellers. Good job, Andrew. So we have some buys, but we don't have any bullish spikes. We did on this one, and it's crawling. Not much money there, but the indicator did its job. It told us right when it was crossing over here. And then it dropped off the chart, but it's still going. The SPY is pulling back, just so everyone knows. It's not the big green day we was hoping for. This is another way you can do it too. You can watch for volume spikes and wait for a buy to pop up beside it. Like that one that just flashed in there and was so fast I couldn't click it. So you can search it two ways. Thank you, Mr. Rodriguez. If you're still here, have a blessed day. Caught the crossover on this one. Bullish spike is not moving. Disappeared. False alarm. Good job, Trader 22. AAL, American Airlines, maybe coming up off the bottom here for some profit. It's only paying pennies, no big money here. And and the red came back above the green. Now the green above the red, we got the buy signal back. It's popping in and out. So once they trigger up here with the buy, you need to watch. You want this green line turning up and starting to run. You got plenty of time to get in. So no big rush when you see percentage running and the buy. REN running into resistance. Good breakthrough here, looking good on the tick chart. Looks like a lot of stocks are consolidating now. CAN, nice volume flow. It has the buy signal. What we haven't been having is the follow through after market opens. Like the market loses all the volume after it opens about 9 o'clock, 9:30. And the stocks struggle to get up. I'll take a look at Hook. That's a maybe. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. I did not. You can leave it on yours, though. I've been playing around with different things. Whenever there's nothing in high flyers, it's going to be hard to find a moneymaker. We need this first one right here to fire up and take off. Otherwise, we're sitting, channeling sideways, pulling back, bouncing up a little bit. So I have about 5 minutes to go before this stream ends. I really hope you take my advice. Meet us here tomorrow morning. But during the day, go get set up. Here's the link to our YouTube channel. Watch some videos over there. It helps me earn a little bit of money for giving this information out for free. Like the videos, comment on the videos, learn from the videos. They all contain valuable information that will benefit you, I promise. Come here and learn. Go to our Discord. There's always a link in the bottom of the videos, in the description. Join our Discord. Head on over to Current Setup. That's where you'll find all of these files. If you're not familiar with Discord, head over to Start Here. And it'll help you get going, help you get motivated, and give you direction on how to use Discord. So all of the channels are on the left. Click them, explore them. Visit our trading floor, visit our options traders, talk to people, reach out to us in support. Once you learn, help us keep the channel going, donate. You don't have to donate much. It's whatever you can afford. I don't care. Every dollar helps. Meet us back here tomorrow morning and every morning, 5 days a week. I hold this live stream starting at 6 a.m. Be here at 5:55 and be ready to go, because the first stock is usually by 6 o'clock or 6:05 a.m. Hook is on the move now. Good job, Jim. Hook needs to break $1.07. That's what it really needs to do. Needs to break $1.07, come down and retest it, and then run up. So thank you to everyone who participated this morning. I'm sure that you're very happy with what you see. A lot of you made good, decent profits this morning. I even made a little bit of money. You can't see me trade, but I'm trading in the background. Come here, learn these indicators. That's all you need to learn. Nobody needs to tell you when to get in and get out. You just need to learn what we do here. You'll become a trader the more you attend. You'll get better and better. You'll figure out what you're doing wrong and start becoming profitable. You'll still make mistakes. We all do. But you'll make less mistakes. That's what makes you profitable. So we broke through that $1.07. We should get a retest here soon. We'll zoom in a little tighter so we can really focus in on it. Thank you, Joseph. I wouldn't say master, though. The master's upstairs. I'm the messenger. That's what I am. I'm the messenger. You're welcome, JV. I'm trading pennies. Thank you, Trump. God bless you, too. Peter, I took it off. I've been playing around with different things. If you like the 34, leave it on yours. It does come in handy. I'll probably put it back up there. Thank you, Joseph. The Common Garden. All right, it's time for me to get out of here. As always, have a blessed day. Be safe in your trading. Stick to the plan. And as always, God bless. I'll see y'all tomorrow morning.